The modern design style that we all know and love is over. It's not trending anymore. It has shifted into the modern organic. People are loving these clean lines and these bold forms, but they're also loving adding a more rustic, earthy element. So in today's video, I'm going to show you a few items that you can add to your home that will shift you in the right direction stylistically without breaking the bank. Before we do that though, I do want to say thanks to Walmart Creator for sponsoring today's video, but let's get into it. The first thing you probably want to switch out are your pillow covers. If you're looking to move your space into a more organic and earthy direction, you want to eliminate all of the velvet. Velvet is the domineering fabric in the modern style that was very popular in the past few years. You actually want to use linen instead because it's more organic, there's more texture to it, it tells more of a story, and it reminds us of the outdoors. So you can pick up this throw pillow set of 2. These are linen and they have fringe on them, and the fringe really takes it to the next level because it's just adding a nice relaxed element, which is what the modern organic needs. And you can get this set of 2 for $21, and it does come in many different colors like green and blue and yellow, but I think the brown is what you really need to add a nice warmth contrast to your white furniture or your predominantly black and white space. Another swap you're going to want to make is you're going to want to eliminate your faux fur. So faux fur is something that you see a lot in the holiday time, but you also see in like the contemporary and modern styles that have been dominating recently because they give off luxury, right? They add a texture, but it can lean a little bit more glam. So to make your space a little bit more organic, you're actually going to swap that faux fur for something with a waffle texture. So it doesn't matter what it is, it could be chenille like this one, but I love this waffled chenille throw. The waffling is fantastic because again, we get the nice earth tones from this, but it's not boring. Something that people get wrong with these modern organic styles all the time is that they do something that's all neutral, but there is no texture, and brown on brown on brown on brown looks boring. It doesn't matter how you combine it, it doesn't matter what color it is. If you're doing something monochromatic without any variations in texture, it's gonna fall flat, which is why I love this chenille throw. It's massive, it'll look great on the back of your sofa, on the side of your accent chair, plus you can use it to lounge about in your space, and you're gonna definitely wanna lounge in your space after you've made these updates. Now, modern organic spaces are also a lot more relaxed than contemporary spaces, or the 2021 contemporary spaces. That's how I'm going to refer to it from now on. These spaces are a lot more relaxed. You will see in the 2021 contemporary designs, they're a lot more rigid, everything's in its space. We have that really perfect pillow chop. We have 2 pillows in each corner every single time without a doubt, but we actually want something more relaxed here. We either want to kind of overflow our sofa with throw pillows so that it's nice and plush, or we just want to do 1 or 2. And we actually want to do lumbar pillows. They're going to support your lower spine. They're a little bit more relaxed. You don't feel anxious about sitting down on them, and you want to do something again that is bringing a layer of detail while sticking to that more muted white and beige color palette. I love this cactus lumbar pillow. It is a phenomenal size. You can put 1 in each corner. You could put 1 on each cushion and kind of call it a day, and you can pair it with those linen throw pillows that I just showed you before. A pro tip, what you want to do for these, all of these do come with inserts, but if you want an even more relaxed organic modern feel, swap out these down alternative inserts for down ones so that you're going to get that really nice plush relaxed look that is really taking over the design space right now. Now, while I did tell you to get rid of your faux fur, you can continue using boucle or Sherpa like fabrics in the modern organic design style. Again, we just want to stick to the neutral colors, but something quite like this one. It is so soft, it's so cozy, it makes you want to like snuggle up and relax. So it's adding all the texture that you need, but it's also promoting slowing down and a more relaxed lifestyle, which is exactly what you're getting from the modern organic style. And the best piece of advice I can give you for trying to make your space a little bit more modern organic is to actually look in the Farmhouse sections of stores like Walmart and otherwise. The Farmhouse design style actually has a lot of elements from the modern organic that we like. It's mostly about how you incorporate them and not so much about the products themselves. For example, I love this pillow. It's a striped throw pillow. I could definitely see this in a design of Joanna Gaines, but this would also work really perfectly on a modern organic sofa, whether it be a slip covered sofa or something like that. This will fit right in with all the pillow covers we talked about so far, and it adds an extra level of detail with the stitching on the rim of the sofa. It just really takes your design to the next level, even though we're keeping our color palette super simple. Now, one of the biggest swaps you're going to want to make if you are moving from the 2021 contemporary into the more modern organic design style is that you are going to want to eliminate the harshness in your abstract art. So you're going to want to keep abstract art, but you want it to be a little bit simpler. So this piece, for example, it is still black and white. It still works with your existing color scheme, but you can see there's not an overwhelming of brush strokes. It's kind of like more of a line art sort of situation that is a little bit more pleasing on the eyes and simpler. This is another example. This is also very similar. It's very much so like line art, but it relies more heavily on the neutral colors as opposed to black and white. You just actually want to opt for more simple artwork like this for these design styles. Now, something else I will say about the modern organic is you are seeing a lot more artwork that it isn't traditionally to scale. So people are choosing smaller pieces as opposed to larger ones. So pieces like this will really work, and this actually presents an opportunity to save quite a bit of money because you can use smaller pieces and still have your room feel balanced and harmonious. Now, while we're making a lot of changes to make this modern organic design style work, you also don't want to forget the things that you already have. You still want to use the marbles, the stones, the metals, the more natural materials that you had integrated into 2021 contemporary design. So you still want to make sure you have the marble trays quite like this one. It is going to add an extra level of detail, and it's still going to keep your space elevated so that it doesn't give farmhouse, right? It gives modern organic and not farmhouse, because we are still striking the balance between having those contemporary clean lines, those more luxurious finishes, while also having something a little bit more relaxed. So you still want to incorporate marble and stone and things like that, but in more subtle ways. So instead of having a giant marble coffee table, maybe you'll have a marble tray like this one, or a gold hammered tray like this one. We still want to have those elements. We just want them to be a little bit more muted and on a smaller scale. Okay, you guys, that is it for today's video. Those are a few ways to achieve the modern organic design style that is trending big time right now without having to make some major changes to your home. It really comes down to choosing more earthy textured textiles and repeating those luxurious stones and materials that you already have in your space. I hope you're walking away from today's video feeling a sense of relief, because you don't have to spend an arm and a leg to update your space, but you are now more confident in how you're going to go about doing so. If you want to pick up any of these products from Walmart, just click the link down in my description box. I have them all in my Walmart storefront, and I've also linked them all out individually so that you can pick them up. If you liked today's video, please don't forget to subscribe, and until next time, have a beautiful day.